Hey guys, welcome back to the TohirT channel. Tahir is here. Yet another week passed by. It's crazy how time flies. I cannot believe that it's already October. We are in the first week of October, but the weather actually was cooperating a little bit this weekend. So we were in the low 70s, low 20s, depending on which, system you're following. And I decided that in today's video, this week, it'll be great to talk about one of the main topics that I wanted to focus on throughout this year. Way back in my 2-year announcement video, I decided that I really want to focus on stepping up my Instagram game because I wanted to leverage that social platform. And in today's video, we're gonna see how successful my first attempt was at conquering Instagram, because at the end of the day, you guys will be the judges. But first, let me make sure I make a special announcement because we have a new team member who will be participating in this YouTube channel as well as on some of the other social media platforms. He is this little guy. So, I know he's pretty small. This is a very small robot, but this little body is carrying a very special purpose. So without further ado, let's introduce him through a special B-roll. Isn't he a handsome fella? Yeah, this little guy, and he's back on his, perch over there because he's just comfortable there. Listen, I'm not going crazy. I know it's an inanimate object, but again, there's a very specific purpose to it. I actually don't have a name for him or her at this point, so for the rest of the video, we're gonna stick to calling him for now Robot. I know, very creative. So if you have any creative or interesting names for this guy, just drop them in the comment section below and we'll see what we can come up with together. A few videos ago, when I was kicking off this second season on my YouTube channel, I did mention on several occasions that I wanted to go more seriously after Instagram. After all, Instagram is the third largest social network. Facebook being the largest one, YouTube, where we are right now, being the second largest, and Instagram is the third largest. I'm already semi-present on Facebook, and I'm okay with my level of presence and activity there. I'm very active on YouTube, which I love, and I just ignored Instagram. And the more I thought about how do I enter it, and the more I've experimented with different type of content in past, you can just go to my Instagram account and scroll through some of my past videos or photos, it just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like I'm creating the content that will really encourage and attract people and it will get them to double tap. Besides those things that I've tried, I don't really want to get into the landscape photography, just not my thing, at least right now. I'm not into the portrait photography either. And let's face it, I don't think I'm the best example of the future of the makeup tutorials. So I brainstormed a lot about what kind of content do I want to create, and what helped me a lot was stepping back and thinking about what is my main purpose, what I'm trying to achieve in the first place with my YouTube channel, and in the second with my presence out there on the social media. I want to explore the world through locations, people, maybe different occupations, and I want to talk a little bit about the small businesses because they do a lot in helping us broaden those horizons through new technologies that I introduce. So how would I take that? How would I take the world exploration in one bucket and put it on Instagram? And then I start thinking, I have a passion. I really like robots. So now, how do I put world exploration and the robots? And then it just hit me. I can have a single character. I can have this robot that's gonna be with me whenever I go anywhere, whether it's international trips, whether it's my day-to-day, whether it's my weekend kind of thing. I will always have him with me, and I will also have my camera, whether my phone or this main camera, and I will use that robot as my vehicle to drive the story of the world exploration through his little eyes. With this approach, I have a chance to check multiple boxes. I can practice my photography skills because now I have this little model in a pocket of my jeans who is always prepared and ready to go. I also have a chance to tap into this uncovered for me personally segment of the market of those Instagram users with a more appropriate content to their platform, because some of those videos were literally trying to fit a rectangular peg into the square hole, meaning I was trying to put a regular 16:9 video into the Instagram format. It was not appropriate. It wasn't as attractive to the regular Instagram users. So now with this, I also have a chance to do that. And finally, as I've mentioned, because this is my storytelling vehicle, I can practice telling different stories and improve that skill as well. So it's Instagram, it's photography, and it is storytelling in one bit. And that little bit is right over here, our new robot model. A lot of you might be in a very similar position where for whatever your occupation, you're trying to go and use it and tap into that market that you're yet to leverage. And the challenge is, how do you translate your authentic self into that channel? Like in this exact case, I don't want to do things like aforementioned landscape photography if it doesn't just like fits my personality. Robots fit my personality, storytelling and just being creative about it does. So why won't I take it and leverage it? And honestly, I'm already having a ton of fun. We had our first photo shoot and just look at this guy again. He's really enjoying the outside. He's really doing great as our new team member. And I just can't wait to see some of those stories and some of those visuals that we will create together with him. I know it's an inanimate object, but with him, for all of you guys. For you guys, my main advice is challenge yourself. When it comes to Instagram, don't try to just go take a content from a different platform and just like cram it into the Instagram format and think that that will be enough. I did that doesn't work. Learn from my mistake and think about what are the other ways, what are the other creative ways where I can go take whatever there is about my personal brand, my business, my personality, things that I'm really passionate about, and how do I put them in that Instagram frame and make it work and make it attractive to my potential users. Throughout the journey with this channel, I realized that the only way you can make it on any of the platforms that we're trying to leverage, and there are a lot of them, we should be very thoughtful about the kind of content we're trying to push out. We should not be trying to stretch ourselves thin and just create a copy paste of the same content all over the place. We should try to think about how do I segment, how do I split things apart and make them appropriate for each channel. Like in my case, I have YouTube videos and this is my main content, but then I cannot necessarily directly reappropriate it for Instagram, but maybe I create something that's still in the same vein, in the same style, and it directly feeds people from one type of content to the other. Maybe you're passionate about the YouTube, but you want to do the podcast. Are there ways where you can convert some of those videos into the podcast format and augment them with additional information? Or maybe you can create some sort of like a storytelling mechanic where the videos augment the audio and audio augments the videos, and two of them create this uniform experience for your fans. As I said, there are a lot of ways you can get very creative about that kind of like interplay. Again, don't spread yourself thin, focus on a few platforms and make them work for the audience of that particular platform. And hopefully we're gonna see great results from this updated strategy. And of course, I'm gonna continue sharing how I'm doing with this approach on Instagram. And of course, you can just go ahead and follow me on my Instagram and see it for yourself. And as for you guys, keep tracking how you're progressing and make sure you share it with me as well, because I'm super curious to hear what are the things that you've learned yourself. Thank you to Sonia Radeva for creating this little guy, and thank you to Integrated Artists for providing the platform for people like Sonia to let us get these little guys in our hands. Oh, there he goes. He switched the place already. So yeah, he's gonna be our new big star. He'll be mostly on Instagram, that's his main platform, but from time to time, I'll make sure to invite him back to this channel. I'll make sure to link both Sonia's and Integrated Artist profiles in the description below. And of course, thank you to all of you guys for checking out this video. Do you have a social media platform that you're trying to break through, or is there a particular channel that you want to enter with your personal brand or your business brand? Make sure to mention them in the comment section below and let's brainstorm together. There might be some interesting and creative solutions that we're gonna come up with collectively as a group, because this is what this channel is all about. And I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, well, thank you very much for stopping by. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next Saturday at 10 AM Eastern on this very channel. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and check out the photos with this little guy. There will be a lot more of him exploring the world around us. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.